Hey everybody, welcome back. Asmadi, Wizardry 8, doing a solo bishop run. We have made it up to level 2. Actually, let's get all of our points back. We'll probably need them. And we are very slowly and cautiously progressing and leveling up in the monastery. We'll try the roaches here. Basically, at this point, we're going to stay, I think, at level 2 for a while. One of the things I learned with this solo rogue is just how bad the level 3 guys are, particularly the slimes.
I see something moving.
The slimes start shooting, and it's ugly. And also, I think, I'm not positive, it's just anecdotal, I think the level 2 slimes have a better chance of dropping a mace for me, which I'm definitely interested in that.
Let's do it.
Oh, I thought I was protected.
With pleasure.
Guess you could see me, huh? Alright, fine. Blast. That's good.
With pleasure.
That guy looks pretty big.
Oh! With pleasure.
Okay, I've got... Oh, good. I was gonna say, I've got one shot left of my mind stab.
With pleasure.
And now that I've got stamina, I should be casting it a lot more. That's going to be my alchemy work for a little while.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Let's make sure I saved.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapük. Sorry.
Why do you hate me? No damage, at least. I've got one heal left.
With pleasure.
Let's try bashing. Okay. A little bit of close combat. Okay.
With
yeah, let's try the darts.
Oh, that hurts.
Jeez.
We did it.
Yeah, I guess I like cutting it close, huh?
With pleasure.
What's our artifacts? We need one more point of artifacts. I don't know if exactly...
Thank you so very much.
The thing with artifacts, if your skill's too low, you don't identify it. If your skill's too high, you don't get credit for it, I think. But I think, I'm pretty sure 18 is the cutoff for stones like this. Yeah. That'll at least let us identify the Book of Blessings when we get to the upper monastery. So yeah, the plan here, again, keep more of the same here. We're, skilling up. I think the next big challenge is, I think we're going to end up skipping King Crab, probably skip Gregor too. But the next big challenge is the level 3 slimes that we've got down here. And actually probably even before that, the guys over in the pagoda, the crabs up the ramp. And to do that, I'm going to want, I don't know, probably 14-ish, 15-ish, maybe not that many, fire points, just so I can cast a couple, and probably even casting at level 3. Right now I'm doing yellow, level 2s in yellow, so we'll try to get that up a little higher. Slimes, okay.
With pleasure. With
Let's see how
pleasure.
many we're dealing with here. 3. Okay. Yeah, we'll do power level 2s for a while, I think. Yeah, especially since I don't have mythology yet. I think I need 6 mythology. I've only got 4.
With pleasure. Quee-poo!
That was weak. Oh, now I can see hit points. Did I just get 2 points of mythology? I got 1 point of mythology. Okay.
With pleasure.
Really?
With pleasure.
Oh, come on. Got a 3, a damaged 5, and another damaged 5.
With pleasure. With Quee-poo!
Let's do this guy.
With pleasure. Volap!
And I guess we switch to bashing here. Ooh, nice.
We did it!
I don't want stones, I want a mace.
With pleasure.
Hey, water magic 1.
With
Okay. No, yikes, more. I'm totally drained. I have no mana at all. Oh, are they coming this way? Alright, you guys come this way. I'm gonna go rest in the Rat Pack's room again.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Okay. It looked like there were a lot of them, like 4 or 5.
With pleasure.
I'm surprised that quarterstaff got 5 damage.
With pleasure.
What is my close combat? Close combat 6, staff 4. Okay.
With pleasure.
Okay, slimy slimes, where'd you go?
With pleasure.
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, a 6, 5, 9. Okay. So this is not one battle, it's at least 2.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be. With pleasure.
Is that the 9? Let's see what we can do.
Stay volapoo.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah, let's do another level 2.
With pleasure.
It's only a 5. I'll try to hit the 6. There's an 8. Let's do that one.
With pleasure. Volap.
I don't know if I'm just getting exact numbers or if it's the game's figuring that out. Oh, I got another shot. Okay, good. I'm up to...
With pleasure.
I'll try the little guy.
With pleasure.
Good.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
5 and 6.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Wow. Okay. I didn't think I could get 6 damage there. Alright, let's heal up.
With pleasure.
And take some swings. I shouldn't be counting on casting this at orange, should I?
With pleasure.
Take one more swing. We'll try the darts. There we go.
We did it!
We did it. That was actually 5 slimes in one battle. Throwing to 1, wizardry, fire, mental. Okay, that's progress.
With pleasure. With sorry. I don't know what came over me. With
I think, yeah, it was maxed out. Okay, didn't make a difference. Excuse me, sip of water. Okay.
with pleasure.
Let's see if I can get out of this area and get back to the other monastery, other part of the monastery.
With pleasure.
Looks like we're kind of clear back here now. Grab our knock picks, see how many we get. 3, good. That's money.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
It's gotta be like bats or rats or cats. Something hanging out up here.
With pleasure.
I really don't want roaches. I hate those guys. Slimes.
I see something moving.
More slimes. Hopefully slimes with the mace. Probably gonna say that every time I see slimes until I actually get one.
With pleasure.
Alright. Okay,
With pleasure.
can fire on green now. Level 2 is green. That thing looks big. A 5, a 4, an 8. Try to get the 8 into range.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Really? Oh, that one's running around the other way.
Volapoo.
Good. Little guy.
With pleasure. Volapoo. Clean poo.
Really?
With pleasure. Hey! Volapoo. Oh!
I should probably
Clean
heal.
poo.
Let's have a successful heal, please.
With
Okay, I'm out of magic again, but it's a level. It's 6 hit points.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
It was a little more than I. Oh, yellow heal now, finally.
With pleasure. Hey!
It's a lot of damage.
Hey!
Good.
We did it!
Kind of in a funny place for trying to rest. Do I go out or try to... I guess I try to get out.
With pleasure. With
And yeah, I don't even have a heal. Okay.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With
Alchemy to 9, alright. I've got to keep that behind psionics. Let's just keep an eye on that. Yeah, psionics is up to 12. Okay, we're good. And I got to heal. Alright.
with pleasure.
Just make sure nothing's coming this way.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Alright, let's go rest for a little longer. I don't think there's anything out here. And just when I say that, there's gonna be like swarming roaches. But go check the beach too, I guess.
Oh, much better. With
Oops, that was a heal.
with pleasure. With pleasure. With
That's all my stamina. Guess so. Alright. There is something out here. Presumably level 2 crabs.
with pleasure.
There they are. More than a few. 21 hit points. Come on, guys. 26. Okay, we're not doing this. This is just like the guys that are up the hill. We're not ready for that yet. I gotta be able to cast on level 3 before I do these guys. And that means at least 12 hit points.
With pleasure.
I'll give one shot and run, but I don't think we do this.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be.
Yeah,
With pleasure.
that's on orange. I can't count on that.
With pleasure. Volapoo.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, we're done.
Spotted a wild one.
Yeah, I mean, this is worse than what's up the hill right now. We can't do that.
With pleasure.
There were like 2 or 3, maybe. Or if they were the level 1s, yeah, but not this.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Whoa, shoot. I'm trying to run backwards really fast, and I'm not going to do it.
With pleasure.
Those guys are just too fast. A 7, a 9, 5, 6.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapoo. With pleasure. Quee-poo. Spotted a wild one. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Spotted a wild one.
Okay. Power 2.
With
Nope. Wait. Let's get our stamina.
with pleasure. With pleasure.
Okay. Success.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapoo.
Figures.
With pleasure.
Yep, we run.
Spotted a wild one.
They're just too fast. I mean, even if I
With
take another
pleasure.
shot, I'm gonna get chomped. It was so tempting to get that guy.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapoo. With pleasure.
Okay, so you've got 2 mind stabs and 1 energy blast.
With pleasure. Damn. With pleasure.
I can definitely use the mind stab on the hurt
With
guy.
pleasure.
The other guys I'm not so sure about.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
All the way down there. That's too bad. Okay, I think the 5 guy was the one I got 4 damage on. Let's see if they come my way.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
I've now got 2 shots of energy blast. That's good.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
With the 5, that guy.
With pleasure. Quee-poo!
I guess it wasn't the 5. Alright. Let's do a double blast on the 6.
With pleasure. Volapoo! Oh! With pleasure. Quee-poo!
I don't think I can get 7 points before he gets 8 points, so
With pleasure. With pleasure.
shield up. And we try to run. He's still going to be so fast, though. I don't even... Yeah.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Quee-poo! We did it!
Yeah. We're doing it. Psionics to 13, that's good. So 10, okay. Yeah, I want a couple more points of fire before I try those crabs. And even that's going to be a hit and run, save and reload
With pleasure.
kind of adventure.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
What have we got? More roaches. A lot more roaches. They've been breeding or something. Gosh, they're fast.
With pleasure.
Yeah, they're so fast. 11, 8, 7, and 10. Well, let's start with the 8, I guess. Kind of right in the middle.
Spotted a wild one. With pleasure. Squee-poo! With pleasure.
My stamina's off. I might die here.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I've got enough to jump down.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Roll-a-poo! With pleasure. Quee-poo! With...
Okay, mythology's picking up. Just getting that. Usually I put some point, like 1 point in there. I just couldn't really afford it this game. And we got there fast enough. But once you've got a couple points, it sort of jump starts it. But getting that first tick from 0 to 1 seems to take a really long time.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
There they are. Okay. Power 2 blast.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Quee-poo!
Okay, that didn't go.
With pleasure. Quee-poo! Hey!
Gosh.
With pleasure.
I gotta run. I can't even... Yeah.
Oh! Oh! I'm hurt here. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Roll-a-poo! We did it!
I want to do a little more stamina like this until I can
With
really
pleasure.
count on having it in battle.
With
I might be able to get these last two without resting.
With pleasure.
I'd like to get them while they're right here.
Spotted a wild one. With pleasure.
Should be able to do a double energy blast and then pick off the others with the other guy with the mind blast.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapük. With
No luck there.
With pleasure.
I don't have a heal, so we're gonna run.
With pleasure.
I do have a heal, but I mean I don't have any mana after I heal. So I could do that, but then I'd be swinging, and I don't want to be swinging against that guy.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Creepy! Sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Yeah, I just got another tick of fire magic back, but we're not going to do it.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
There he is. Okay. He's at 10. Level 2, 10 hit points.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Try some mind stab.
With we did it!
We did do it. It's alright. Mental to 5. I don't want that. If that's, I can't tell if that's the level 3 slime, if there's other guys over there.
With pleasure.
Don't want to draw him to find out. Okay, those are other slimes. We'll let them come all the way over here, because again, we don't want the noxious slime coming our way. So 3 shots here, 1 shot here. Okay. And I'll say it again, I really want a mace.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With
a 16, level 1 with 16 points. That's really unusual. Let's do that first. We'll try level 3 blast for that.
With I see something moving. With pleasure. Squee-poo! They're all over me!
Oh shoot, I did get the noxious slime. We're out of here. Don't want that at all. Oh, who's shooting? Sorry, we just can't. Oh boy,
with pleasure.
How did I do that? I'm asleep. I'm awake. I'm dead. I'm asleep. I'm awake. I'm dead. Just like that. give it a little more time. So I'm actually going to do the level 2s first because obviously they're able to shoot in a nasty way.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
I don't think I've got enough blasting for 16 hit points.
With pleasure.
16, 19, and what are you? You're the level 2.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Volapoo.
Do one mind stab and run.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Oops, trying to back up. There we go. How many darts do I have?
With pleasure.
I'll throw something there. No, that was useless. Oh, got a mind stab. Won't be enough.
With pleasure.
Pathetically not enough. I think he's blocked off though. Do I have a heal? I still have a heal. Alright.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I'm pushing my luck.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Stamina, please.
With pleasure. We did it!
That's alright. Wow. Staff, close combat, mythology, fire, divine. Alright.
With pleasure. With
Okay.
with pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
No, that's that guy. No, thank you. I'm gonna go. I don't want him coming after me. I'm gonna go rest.
With pleasure.
That guy needs to stay in his
With
house.
With
Oh, jeez. That didn't work. What's interesting is I thought I heard them. No.
Stay
Really?
with me. This could get messy.
Oh, no, 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 no. How are you guys doing all the way down here?
With pleasure.
8. Okay, I need level 2.
With
I can't do all 8 of them, though. And I've got crabs, I think, running around outside unless they despawned. So there's some 4s. There's 8.
creepy.
I'm gonna
With
get
pleasure.
I should be running. I'll get surrounded.
With pleasure. With
No, I just gotta get outside and then come back in.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Alright, these guys are gonna be out here too
I
now.
see something moving.
Ay, 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 ay.
With pleasure.
Good news of having them out here is I can fight them one at a time as long as there are no crabs around.
With pleasure.
I guess those level 2 crabs
We
despawn.
did it! With
Alright. They go inside? Nope, they're out here. Alright.
with pleasure.
Oh, that didn't work.
With pleasure.
I can get them one at a time back here, I think, though.
With pleasure.
My stamina's down, though. Guess I could defend. Oh, don't bounce off the rocks.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. They're all over me. With pleasure.
My problem here is actually stamina.
With
so
pleasure.
run.
I see something with pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, with pleasure. Spotted a wild one. We did it! Oh, much better.
Yep. Shield to 12, alright. Yeah, I need to be able to get a little more consistency with my stamina. I mean, I'm happy I've got my heal to the point where I can count on it during battle, but stamina will take a little more time. Let's try to start them this way. Let's scoot all the way around. They are pretty fast. Okay. I don't know if I can do all 5, but it's the kind of thing where I'm probably gonna do 4 and push my luck, and then
I see something moving.
die. Okay, there's a level 4. Let's start with that guy.
With pleasure. With
By level 4.
spotted a wild one.
By level 4, I meant 4 hit points. Oh, he's too far away. They're all too far away.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. I see something moving.
Nope, still too far.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Spotted a wild one.
Oops. Yeah, sorry about that. I hit Alt-Tab. I think I'm back. I'll make a note to... I don't know if I need to edit that out or not.
With pleasure.
It didn't even
With
matter.
pleasure.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Volap. Volap. With With sorry.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what came over me. Hey!
Conquer.
Oh, that hurts.
That's too bad.
With pleasure. Oh! With pleasure. Oh! With pleasure. Hey! With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. Pleasure. We did it! Wow, much better. With pleasure.
How are we doing on time? Alright, we will... Well, we've got a little time.
With,
We'll at least finish up the bats.
with, with,
Okay, Alchemy 11. Psionics 13. Okay, just gotta keep an eye on that for a little bit. Although not for too long, because I'm actually going to be using Divine Trap in a little bit. Oh, they're like right there. Jeez. Okay.
let's do it.
Okay.
With pleasure. Volapoo. With pleasure. Volapoo. With with pleasure.
Alright.
We did it!
Yeah, if I can get the, once I get to the Upper Monastery, I'll be getting the Divine Trap book, bringing it down, selling it to Burrs, which basically means sneaking past Gregor like 3 or 4 times. And, but I'll be using it to grind psionics, at least on that trap.
Stay with me.
Oh,
this could get messy. With pleasure. Spotted a wild one. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Oh, they just come around.
With pleasure. Spotted a wild one. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Stamina's up to yellow.
With with
Alright. they stay out here? They go back in. They're out here. Okay.
I see something moving.
We'll pick off one or two here. We'll see how, well, maybe we can do more.
Stay with me. This could get messy. With pleasure. With...
The good news is they're one at a time. Oh no, they can probably do two at a time in here, can't they? Yikes.
With pleasure.
I don't know what to do with this.
Oh!
Okay, got one at a time here.
With pleasure. Oh! Creepy! With pleasure. With pleasure. Creepy! Oh!
I'll try a level 3.
With pleasure.
Hey, boy,
With pleasure.
they hit hard, they hit fast. I might die here.
Oh! With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. We did it!
Hey, I got a green stamina finally.
With pleasure.
That's awesome. Fire magic to 17.
With
Okay, psionics, just keeping that balance. 14 to 11. 18 on wizardry, 7 divinity. Okay. Already hailed at max. Alright, we'll do a few more minutes here to finish these guys up, and then we'll end it. Right. Unless they're gone. They might be gone. Okay. Let's see if they're immediately inside. If not, we'll just end it.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Oh, that was bad. Run around a corner.
With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Okay, I guess we're back to a reasonably clear monastery. So, this is a good point. We did it right. Okay. Yep, we'll see what we can get next time. Let's check stats real quick. Wizardry 18, that's alright. What are my spell points? I've got 11 in fire, 6 in mental. Or I'm sorry, 11 in fire, 8 in mental. So obviously we'd like that to tick up a little more. We'd like that to tick up. Go probably up to 13, probably over here. Then we'll try those crabs. So that's the game plan. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Whoop. Save. Quit. Bye.